Hi, it gives me pleasure to share with you our findings on persuasiveness of lung cancer and colorectal cancer posters. We use Aristotle's rhetorical appeals for the analysis of persuasiveness. There are three appeals: logos, or appeal to the rational mind; pathos, or appeal to the emotions; and ethos, which is the credibility of the information or the information source. The Aristotle's rhetorical appeals have been used in studies on product advertisements and found that all three appeals were used. The logos and ethos appeals were predominantly used in health communication. Let me share with you the details. You can see here that hijab video advertisements, cyber sexual harassment campaign video, slogan of women cosmetic products, and the other three are health communication information, and logos predominates. So in health communication, the purpose is to alert the public to the risk factors and signs of a disease so that the public can take preventive measures or get early treatment so that they have better treatment outcomes. The past studies so far shows that logos is used a lot in health communication, but which type of appeal is used with which type of information? There is a knowledge gap on this, and that's why we want to examine the persuasive appeals and the types of information in lung cancer and colorectal cancer posters in Malaysia. Literature review. Very quickly, Hamza et al. 2019 studied the appeals used in hijab, or the Muslim headscarf for women, and all three appeals were used. And ethos is used a lot, mainly through the use of social influences. Next, a cosmetic advertisement analyzed by Harisma et al. 2022 found that ethos and logos are used more than pathos. As for a social campaign to create cyber sexual harassment awareness, the adolescents reacted to the three appeals and were willing to share the information, and they trusted the credibility of the information. Now we move into health communication for COVID-19 health protocol. Swastika and RG 2022 found frequent use of logos to educate the public. My colleague and I, Ting and Jerome 2017, found frequent use of logos in the airport banners on 5 infectious diseases to give people the knowledge on risk factors and the signs. But we felt that when little emotional appeal is used, maybe the public will not take action. In another of the study, my co-researchers and I analyzed cancer pamphlets and found frequent use of logos. Method of study. The current study is based on analysis of 9 cancer posters, 4 lung cancer and 5 colorectal cancer. And this was all the posters available at this present moment. The posters were in either English or Malay and produced by credible government agencies in Malaysia. Our analysis framework is based on Aristotle 1954, where we have logos, and we might see the use of linguistic links like initially or finally. Next, we have pathos, where there is use of language to inspire emotions and pronouns to make a connection to the audience so that we can reach their needs and values. And ethos often comes in the form of the logo or the name of the organization to create that credibility. Here are our results. We found 143 appeals in 9 posters and mostly logos, as you can see in green color here, with a lot of ethos, little bit, and hardly any pathos. Let me share with you one poster that has only logos appeal. Poster 4 is very informative on the lung cancer signs and symptoms, but there is no organization name, so there is no ethos appeal. Poster 1 partners logos with ethos, and the ethos comes in the form of the Malaysian Cancer Registry information, and also the National Cancer Institute to give it official endorsement. And the rest of the information, or in fact the majority of it, are risk information and signs of lung cancer. Next, we have poster 7 that partners logos with pathos. This is one of the rare posters that uses pathos. So let's look at how it comes across. First, it is the use of the pronoun you in the question. Adakah Anda? Do you have these signs? So this gets the public to assess themselves and may create some concern, which is what we want. Then there is the hypothetical, jika ya, if yes. So what do? That's when the opportunity is used to introduce 2 of the screening methods. Unfortunately, there is no logos. No ethos to lend it credibility. We don't know who produced this poster. Only poster 8 has 3 appeals. We start at the bottom, the credits to the Ministry of Health and the news agency. So it is very credible. There are 2 sources of information. And the rest of the posters mostly are made up of risk factors. Who is at risk? There is a question there. This arouses curiosity to find out the 9 signs. And then there is a use of a pronoun you to personalize the recommended screening method. Finally, we come to the discussion and conclusion. Our analysis shows that most lung cancer and colorectal cancer posters rely on the logos appeal, and it is mostly for risk factors, signs of the cancers, and treatment. Actually, this finding is expected because the past research shows the dominance of logos in health communication. Definitely, logos is good to increase knowledge of the public towards diseases, but appealing to logic and reasoning is not enough to move them into action. That appeal to emotion is needed. And also, people may believe the information more if they come from a credible source, and therefore, the organization logo is actually crucial to establish authority. Lack of emotional appeal. This is unfortunate because product advertisements, political speeches make use of pathos with success. There is no reason why health communication should avoid the pathos appeal. People are motivated in different ways, so it is best then to use all 3 appeals to reach the public. One limitation of our study, we did not investigate audience response to the posters. Future research should investigate this angle, then we will know what is the optimal balance of logos, pathos, ethos to put into the public health education materials, so that the public will be moved to take the necessary actions and have better quality of life. Thank you.